All right, here we go. Mic check, mic check. We're good. Okay, so we got 5.3. We got 5.3 to do today. We did 5.2. Don't forget, remember your Delta Math quiz, Chapter 5 quiz, test, quiz. But really, it's just a summary of what we learned this week. We'll be on Friday. Open up at 7 o'clock, do it 11:50, same time as always. Okay, that's pretty much it. Let's get into it. Okay, we're going to deal with probability and area. Now, mostly area, but the probability portion is pretty much common sense. It's like a dartboard, right? So if I want to hit, if I know the dartboard, I have the total area of the dartboard, and I want to hit a specific spot on that dartboard. Well, what's the probability I'm going to hit that? That's kind of what how probability works its way in. We're not going to get heavy into probability, but it will give you a general idea what it is. Okay, put it on my pen. Not there, not there, not there, not there, not there. Got it. Okay. So today's goal, find the probability that something would land on a shaded portion of a region. Okay. So probability. Here is probability in a nutshell. It's shaded in this case. Let's make it really general. It's the wanted or desired over the total. Okay. Or in this case, it's a shaded area over the total. Either way works. It's just what I want divided by the whole thing. All right. Okay, so let's get into example one. So here's what I mean, right? So here is the shaded small circle, but the small circle is inside the bigger circle. So once again, I want to find the area of the desired and then the area of the total. Okay, area of the desired has a radius. This small circle has a radius of 2, whatever it is, inches, millimeters. So we want to find the area of that smaller circle. Well, I'm going to keep it in terms of pi. Okay, so watch what happens. So I have 2 millimeters is the radius. So remember, my radius or my area for a circle is pi r squared. So my smaller circle is going to be 2 pi times 2 squared, which is just going to be 4 pi. Okay, that is my smaller. Okay, my large is going to be now, is the radius of the large is 8? Yeah, let's just say the radius of the larger circle is 8 units. Okay, so that's going to be pi times 8 squared, which is going to be 64 pi. Okay, now I want to find 4 pi over 64 pi. I want my wanted, my desired, my shaded region over the total. Okay, so it's going to be 4 pi over 64 pi. Okay, and we can reduce that down. What's 64 divided by 4? 16? 16. Okay, so if I could simplify this, the pi's cancel. I have 1 over 16. If we want to get super technical, we can turn that back into a percent. So what's this? So I go to my calculator. If it pops up, there it is. I can go to 1 divided by 16. Okay, and I have a 6.25% chance. So this is roughly 6.25%. Just move the decimal place over twice. Okay. That's not bad. Not great. Not a very good dart thrower. You only got a 6% chance of making it. Okay, example 2. The shaded region is now the outside of the box, and you have a large circle in the middle of the box that is unshaded. So this large circle is going to be, the diameter is the same thing as the side. So the diameter here is going to be 12. That means we have a radius of 6. So once again, I want to find the desired over the total. Okay. These notes might be, I do like this. I like the blue better, I think. Yeah, this is exactly what I want. Okay, so the area of the shaded, so we can see it right here. Let me get this off here so we can see the blue better. Okay, the area of the shaded is this box leftover region from our square. So right here, right here, right here. Okay, and we need to figure out the area of our shaded. Well, it's the area of the total square minus the big white circle. Okay, so let's figure that out. So the area of the total square is going to be what? Base times height, which is, or side squared, which is 12 squared, which is 144, minus the circle. Okay, if the diameter is 12, that means we have a radius of 6. I already wrote that down. And it's going to be 36 pi. Well, we can estimate it. What's 144 minus 36 pi? Let's type that in. 144 minus 36 pi. Okay, we get around 30.9. Okay, so that is the area of my shaded region. Now I need to take that over the whole. Remember, here's my desired or my wanted over the whole. Okay, so it's going to be 30.9 is my desired. That's what I want. And my whole thing is the whole square, which is 144. So it's going to be 30.9 over my whole square, which is 144. Let's see what we get. All right, 30.9 divided by 144. Boom. Okay, so it's 0.21. So move it over twice. 1, 2, it's going to be 21 point roughly 5. I like probabilities in percent. Okay, so I'll always change it back to a percent for me. All right, and I believe this is the same as the notes. Let's double check and make sure. Okay, let's do example 3, and I'll leave example 4 for you guys. Okay, so example 3, units in meters. We have a, once again, it kind of got cut off. This 8 got cut off. Let's go back to it. Maybe we can use a better one. Yeah, here we go. Get this out of here. Okay, there we go. So we have a parallelogram here. We have a total parallelogram, but my shaded region is only a triangle. Okay, so first things first, I need to find the area of that shaded region. Well, how can we do that? Well, it's pretty simple, right? All I got to do is, if 7 is this height here on the triangle, it's just base times height divided by 2, or 1/2 times base times height. So let's find that area of triangle is base, which is 7, times height, which is, or base, which is 4, times height, which is 7, divided by 2. So 4 times 7 is 28. 28 divided by 2 is going to be 14 meters squared. Okay. Now, that's what we want. The total is going to be area of, let's see my parallelogram here. It's pretty good. The total is going to be just base times height. Well, my base here in this case is 8. Okay, so 8 times 7 is my height. So 8 times 7 is going to be what? 56. Base times height, meters squared. So now I take my wanted, my 14, divide that by my 56, and we approximately get 25%, 1/4. Okay. And that's it. There's the last one if you wanted to see it. It's one of the harder ones. We can either, I mean, you can make any way you want because on your notes, I think, doesn't really get specified. So you can either make this the shaded and try one on your own, or you can make this the shaded. Okay. I'll pause before I show the answer. But if you want to try that on your own, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, here'd be the answer. Okay. All right, guys. That's it. That's all I got for you. Have a good one.